What's happening, everybody? This is Captain RL with FLFishingSpots.com and GPS Fishing Maps. All right, today, as you can see from the top left, we're looking at the FL Fishing Spots, Palm Beach to Boca Raton area. We'll zoom out just a little bit so you can get the full scope. It gets kind of small, but you can still tell. This is over 200 spots here. Down at the bottom, we got Boca, as you can see here on the label. And this is loaded to a random GPS software that we have. But these spots will load to any GPS and any mapping that you may have. Okay, the first thing is, let's dispel some myths that all these sites sell only public fishing spots and reefs. That's absolutely not true from FL Fishing Spots, because we work with a network of guides for the last 15 years plus that we've gathered and update somewhat regularly, but a lot of retired guides, a lot of guides in the guide business, that's who provides these spots for us. They work on royalties. So, in other words, they make money off these spots when you purchase them. So, a lot of these spots are private spots, and we don't have all the reefs listed. We don't. That's not what we do. But we do have the better ones listed. But what we do have are tons of private spots, especially in Southeast Florida and the Gulf too. For instance, we'll take a look at this, and I'll measure this distance for you of spots real quick. You can't see the measuring stick here really on the screen because it won't show it, but I can. Okay, so these spots, they run from up around Palm Beach down to Boca. This is about 40 miles of coverage here in this area. Okay, first off. All right, and we'll zoom in and take a look at a few. There's a lot of ledges. And there's a lot of mini ledges, a lot of little patch bottom, hard bottom, natural bottom. There's some Swiss cheese bottom, things like that. So if I pop over, this is a lot easier. This is just a sample GPS view of what the spots might look like on your GPS, depending on, again, your GPS, its brand, its age, and the mapping that's installed in your GPS. But it will load, these spots will load to any GPS and GPS mapping in the world, as long as you can accept an SD card. So looking at this in Google Earth, we'll just zoom in and take a look at a couple of them. And what's great about Google Earth is it's free. We send you files that open right into Google Earth. You can use it on the app, computers, a Mac, whatever. And also, these spots work with the Navionics app, which is, we send a file just for that. But for example, if we look at, let's just pick, I don't know, just whatever this hot fish is. That's a steel ferry. Okay, let's look at, I don't know, let's just look at Palm Beach, kingfish, mahi, and cobia. Okay, let's just look around some more. Let's look at, here's a drop ledge. Let's see what this says. This is a fast drop ledge, troll or bottom fish this area. So it's going to tell you a little bit about what's at each spot using, on the Google Earth especially. It's great to look at this because you can see the comment immediately. And the name here of these spots, see the name? This one's ledge J5. That's also the same as what will be on your GPS. So this one says offshore ledge. Try bottom fishing, trolling, or drifting. Okay, so you've got all that available. And a lot of this stuff is private spots. It's spots that guides still use, that have used, and are proven. Let's look at Palm Beach 018. This is sloping ledges. Good trolling for mahi, pelagics, and bottom fishing with speed jigs. So there's tons of ways to fish these spots, but in Southeast Florida, as you guys know, pretty much any fishing spot that's got any kind of bottom to it or holds bait at any time, any kind of patch bottom, it's good for live bait fishing, drifting, or bottom fishing. You can do any of the stuff. That's the great thing about Southeast Florida is you can fish it every way you want. And a couple of these spots even say chum. It'll say use double bags. Some of these will say use double chum bags. So it'll tell you in the comments a little bit about the spot or what the bottom habitat is or what you might catch there and how to fish a little bit of it. But they all vary from what, these are the guide spots, they provide them. So what the comments they've put in is what we produce. But that's just a quick look at it. And again, go back to the GPS view real quick before we go. And again, this is loaded to an old Garmin GPS just for looks here to show you what it might look like on GPS mapping for you. And listen at checkout, guys. Select the SD card option. It's the easiest thing to do to get the spots in a couple of days. You'll be emailed all the digital files so you can load to Navionics, Google Earth as shown before. You can do all that stuff. All that, and a PDF list of coordinates for each spot will also be emailed to you the same day that you purchase. Okay. So anyhow, if you have any questions, visit flfishingspots.com or email us at gpsfishingmaps@gmail.com with any questions you might have. Okay? You guys have a good day. And again, please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you for your continuing business over the years. For those of you who do repeat and repeat buyers, and we look forward to serving the new customers in the future as well. And we are fishermen. So a 25-year, 30-year guide owns this company, and everybody that's involved with this company has either worked for Garmin or has been guides and know all the guides in our network. So again, please feel free to ask any question about fishing or etc. or the spots. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day. Fish on.